What makes a house a home? We've asked the people of Scotland to enter their houses into Scotland's Home of the Year. Now, our judges are visiting the top 3 from each region, choosing one each week to go through to our national final. Scoring them on architectural merit, distinctive design and original style are interior designer Anna Campbell-Jones.
I'm looking for a home that typifies that sense of personality, curiosity, integrity and belonging.
Architect and lecturer Michael Angus.
What I'm looking for in a home is just something that I haven't seen before, something unique, a leap of imagination, something that makes you tilt your perception of the world.
And lifestyle blogger Kate Spears.
I'm looking for a home that packs in personality, somewhere that is charming, beautiful and functional.
Oh my goodness.
It feels like we're in the Shire.
I feel like Alice in Wonderland.
This is where the magic is made.
In the end, only one can be Scotland's Home of the Year. Today, our judges are visiting the shortlist from Central. And they're kicking off with a charming home on the north shore of the Firth of Forth in Charlestown. Easter Cottage is home to Dorothy and Ricky, and the property dates back at least 200 years. Originally built for the manager of the Charlestown lime kilns, their B-listed 2-storey home sits within 1¼ acres of idyllic rural beauty.
It was always my dream to retire to a cottage in the country by the sea with roses around the garden, and this ticks all the boxes.
Having lived here for almost a year, it was love at first sight for the couple.
Came to see it, I just was round it and spent most of the viewing in the garden.
I said, that's the one. Children that come here see it as something at Beatrix Potter. We just imagine Sir Gregor and the Peter Rabbit running out. It's that kind of place.
Downstairs, the living space flows from snug to dining area to the recently opened up yet traditional kitchen. And there's a separate lounge on the ground floor too. Upstairs, there are 3 bedrooms, one of which has been converted into a dedicated space for a certain relaxing pursuit.
This is my favourite place in the home because this is where we do yoga. And yoga is very special to me, and I can look out in the garden and I can watch the sea. The sea makes me feel peaceful as well.
Armed with only the basic facts about the property and its owners, the judges must now assess Easter Cottage.
Oh my goodness. It feels like we're in the Shire. So many arches everywhere.
That's extraordinary, that roof shape in the middle.
Yeah.
Creating that kind of covered area. I've never seen anything like that.
No, that's bonkers. It's good bonkers though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love the chimneys. You see the chimneys on it? I think that was a status symbol at one time.
Oh, right.
That was your affluence, you know, you could afford to be warm.
It's got a real kind of Hansel and Gretel vibe, hasn't it?
Pure Disney, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels romantic.
Are we brave enough to go inside?
Yep. Gonna leave some breadcrumbs. Lots of colours and textures already.
It's interesting, isn't it? From the outside, it's all sort of very, very pretty, tickety-boo, and then in here, much more rustic textures.
Yeah, they have kind of taken that more contemporary style but added in a lot of original features. I'm noticing shutters and things like that, so it does feel quite authentic in here in a way.
Always love an L-shaped room because you get the 3 spaces in one, and yet one can be slightly tucked away, like the snug here, which was just a lovely wee place to enter, and then you could decide whether you're going to let your guests come further into your home or not.
Oh wow, these are just wonderful, full of knickknacks. I think we're all loving cottagecore right now. This idea that you can move to the countryside, you can have this beautiful home to live in with the fresh flowers. It feels very warm and inviting being in here.
I love this waney edge top on here. That's a real sort of traditional thing, isn't it, to find in an old cottage?
Well, it's a lovely comparison, isn't it? Because there's the machine-made one, you know, and then there's the one that's just washed up on the beach, you know. I mean, another thing that I just really love is a skylight. You know, and people think like putting holes in roofs is a bad idea because they'll leak, and they do, but they're just so worth doing it, aren't they, just to get that lovely light coming in from above. That would make cleaning dishes pleasurable.
Oh yes, there'd be no missed spots, would there?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow.
Oh, so many fireplaces.
That was not, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Feels very cozy in here. I'm getting the same cottage vibes.
You definitely have a feeling that we're inside a really, really old cottage in this space, especially with the walls in that beautiful Wedgwood blue.
I like a good beam.
Yes, it's really beautiful, isn't it? I love that you can see the dowels actually holding it together.
Handy things, you know, keep buildings up. Really good. I'm all for them.
Oh, isn't this
Oh,
gorgeous?
this is very zen.
Oh, I'm feeling camera already.
What a beautiful space. I love the fact that here we can see the sort of layering of the shape of the windows and the shape of that structure outside.
The lancet windows are just making this very zen, aren't they?
Yeah, there's arches throughout the home as well. I really like that they've taken the sort of inspiration from outside and brought that in.
And this beautiful tranquil space is the favourite spot. So right here.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
just like,
There you go. There you go. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, lovely colours in here. Look at the window frame. It's like mint choc chip.
I love this kind of almost medieval textile they've got on the curtains and behind the bed head there.
And more arches as well. Arch window. And even up here just feels like they've really gone in with that sort of arch theme.
This whole space just feels really enveloping. It'd be just such a beautiful place to sleep.
the vibe has just carried on, hasn't it? It's like once you've done your meditation, time to sleep.
The judges will now mark Easter Cottage out of 10 with functionality, distinctiveness and design in mind. One score will be held back until the judges have seen all 3 homes, when their combined scores will be revealed. Kate's score will remain a secret until the final home has been viewed.
Well, as soon as we arrived, you can see this incredibly characterful, really, really beautiful building in this incredible location. I never say that I think that an interior should match the style of the exterior, but I think in this case, because it's so spectacular on the outside, there's a kind of level of ambition with the interior that doesn't quite match that. And considering that the homeowners have such great taste in art and textiles, I think they could push it further. I'm going to give this home a 9.
I thought this home was, in the first instance, just a very interesting building. I mean, it really seemed to come out from a picture book. I suppose if there was something I would wish for, is that if the interior had maybe taken on a bit more of the quirk of the exterior. I was kind of hoping for some things to make me go, oh, on the inside as much as the outside. I'm going to give this home an 8.
I think it's everyone's dream right now to buy a cottage and move out to the countryside and do up a place like this. So the homeowners, I think, are just living out that dream. It looked like something from a movie set. It was just incredible.
Next in line for the judges' consideration is a contemporary home in Kippen. Ostropassive House is home to architectural designer Martin and architect Vari.
We built the house together. It was a bit of a 6-year labour of love building the house for ourselves, but we wanted to make a space we could work in and live in together.
With the kitchen and living spaces pushed to the outer edges of the home, wrapped in and around its cubic core are a bathroom, 3 bedrooms and an office.
We wanted something quite a pure form, a cubic form, and then to have an internal sort of joinery box which sort of was articulated in all the rooms, and then from that the main spaces were around that.
The home has a focus on sustainability and the environment, which can be seen in the south-facing triple glazed windows that capitalise on solar heat energy. And the building takes its passive house name from a voluntary standard for energy efficiency for which it's received official accreditation.
A lot of people are surprised when they come in and find this big volume inside. They don't expect the double height and they don't expect there to be so much light because the front elevation is maybe a bit more austere. So this is our favourite part of the home, which the judges might not find, and it's our hidden drinks cabinet. This represents a really nice point in the project for us where we managed to stop becoming the builders and become the client. So we commissioned a good friend of ours to make this drinks cabinet for us. So it's all hidden away, and this is where I'd like to place the heart.
And now the judges arrive for their first glimpse of Ostro Passive House.
I'm in love already.
Yeah, you got a little sparkle in your eye.
I mean, I think it's a little bit exuberant having that window there, but I mean, apart from that, do you know what I mean? I can kind of cope with it.
I know, this whole wall here and then this one tiny window.
I love the way the cladding is at an angle, but it's not 45 degrees. It looks like 32.5 degrees. What do you reckon?
That's a good estimation, Anna.
I'll get my protractor out shortly.
Yeah, there we go. Should we go inside?
Yes, please.
Ooh, lovely bright kitchen.
It's beautiful.
I'm just so in love. I'm gonna stay.
We just literally just walked in the door.
I know, honestly, it's fantastic.
There's so much storage as well, and I think that's the secret to having a tidy kitchen, because all the clutter goes away and then you've got these nice little areas. And I think I'm fine with having a sort of minimal kitchen as long as there's a bit of greenery and some books out. That's fine for me.
The light fittings, that each one of those is like a piece of sculpture in itself, and then you've got these beautiful abstracts on the walls.
All of these look like they're made for the spaces that they're in.
So the art was there and then they built the wall around it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that way.
I love coming in from the tight space and then opening up a bit here and then even bigger over there. I mean, if this was music, we were just getting a complete crescendo here. You know, we're getting the build up and then we're going to get the cymbals right there.
There's actually a lot of different materials in this home. So you've got the concrete, which has got its kind of splodges and scrapes from when it was poured, and then this very, very refined quartz and the timber panelling. There's a lot going on, but it's really subtle.
Oh, look at this. A bar. And look, the favourite spot. I mean, of course, why wouldn't it be?
Just where you need it.
Exactly, focal point.
Mother's ruin in the kitchen.
And the cooking is going wrong. What the hell?
I also like that the bar is right at that point at which you transfer over into the double height space.
Yeah, I think we should hide this away, do you think?
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Mind your fingers.
Oh, that is...
Okay, once you know it does it.
Oh, look. That is brilliant, isn't it?
Does it go flush? Oh, it does. It really is hidden.
Bar? What bar?
This is getting bigger. I love that wood on the back wall there. Isn't it amazing? It really warms it up. It's quite grey. It's quite monochrome in here.
It's all about the kind of textures and the modulation, isn't it? But this window, I mean, that's the star of the show, isn't it?
That's a belter.
It's a belter.
It's a belter.
Is that a technical term?
Yes, that's a technical term. We learned that in the first year. The cube that's in the middle of the home is clearly catering for all the gubbins of life, and it's pushing all the living spaces out to the light. And you know, you're going to keep this dark central piece in the middle. Now that's great environmental design as well, because that's going to make all the mass and all the warmth that's generated from this stuff is all going to stay in the middle of the home.
There's also something going on here.
Storage.
Just what every home should have. Drawers for your architectural models. Where do you keep yours, Kate?
It's lovely the way you've constantly got windows just drawing you.
And even the mirror just gives you that extra light as well. Look at the way the artwork just sits there so perfectly. They've really done something magical with all the artwork in here, haven't they?
And you can see it in the mirror as you come in, so you're getting it twice.
Yeah.
I love this. Everything is so kind of architectural in this home, and it's just lovely to come into a bedroom and there's a curtain.
But what a brilliant way to cover all the mess of your wardrobe, but also add a bit of acoustic softness in what could be quite an echoey room.
They've absolutely gone in with hidden storage and storage solutions. It's quite like Scandinavian almost, with that way of sort of putting away the clutter.
Apart from the cube, there are no walls, just standalone walls in this home defining rooms. That's the only one. And that's the one I think is separating from the privacy of the bedroom to the living room below. All the spaces are just created by relationship back to the cube.
How will the judges rate Ostro Passive House? Anna is holding back her score until they've all seen the final home.
I thought this home was beautifully planned. From the front door, you could see straight through to the window at the other side of the building, and that would draw your guests, if you like, straight to your living room. So the more private spaces were sort of subtly tucked away. That's just elegant architecture, just putting things exactly in the places that they need to be. I think if I had to pick on something that's wrong with this home, it's probably the fact that I'm not living in it. I am going to give this home a 10.
It was quite sleek, it was quite dark, but there was so much natural light, which is obviously beautiful in a home. You really want that sort of sun shining in. And when there's so many sort of like cold materials in a home, I think you need that, the wood and the warmth and the natural light coming in. I'm going to give this home a 10.
There's a real sense that the home has been built around the homeowners and the objects and the artworks that they love. Even in this room, there's a recess that's exactly the right size for this beautiful oil painting. There's obsessive attention to detail, but it's all about detail for personalisation.
The final contender from Central is the Scottish Vibe in Dalgety Bay. It's home to Angela and Paul and their sons Clark and Jack.
The house was built in 1968, we believe.
There was a captain of a ship lived here. He used to captain the ship in Norway, and he brought the house over here and built it.
We've made a lot of changes.
We've basically modernised the whole thing from inside to outside.
To capitalise on the view over the Firth of Forth, the home has an upside-down layout with much of the living space on the first floor. The entrance is on the ground level, where there is a games room, a bedroom and a bar. The first floor has a further 4 bedrooms, a family bathroom, lounge and kitchen diner. And outside, the patio provides even more space for entertaining.
When my friends and family visit this home, they always say it's got like a sort of holiday feel to it and a good vibe. And that's why we call it the Scottish Vibe, because they leave their problems at the door and they feel like refreshed when they leave. And I love that we can do that for people. This is my favourite part of the home because the views are stunning and there is something relaxing about coming out here, a cup of tea, and just watching the world go by. So this is my favourite spot in the whole house.
It's time for the judges to get their first impression of the Scottish Vibe.
Wow. This feels a bit continental, doesn't it?
Yeah, not from this place.
Well, it certainly doesn't look like any of the neighbours.
We've clearly got first floor living here. We've got big windows up there. And that's clearly to take advantage of what we can't see yet, that way.
I think buildings of this period scrub up pretty well.
Well, what period?
Well, I think it's older, isn't it? I mean, it's not contemporary.
Just been given a little glow up.
A glow up. I wonder if they've glowed up the inside.
Well, you can see little sparkles going on.
Sparkly, right.
It's a bit sparkly.
Let's get to it.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so this is like a cinema games room in here.
This is a home that you're never going to grow up in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Forever young.
The green light around the top.
I know,
as well.
there's so much to look at. Look at this down here.
Those are dog cages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I get the feeling that this home's going to be a bit bonkers.
Yeah, very personalised.
Well, you wouldn't expect to walk into a kind of games room come kennel, would you?
No,
as your
it's not the
first space.
thing. Wouldn't have been the first thing I would have thought of, no.
Is it a bistro?
Yeah, yes.
That was Christmas for a minute.
It's a bar.
Oh my God.
Oh, right. What you
This is the
having?
most stocked bar I've ever been in.
I mean, I don't think the people that live here are the shy, retiring types, do you? I mean, they clearly enjoy entertaining and being entertained.
And this water feature here, it's kind of, it's making me a bit thirsty, Michael.
Well, what can I get you, ladies? What you having?
I'd like a Mai Tai, please.
Try a tricky one. Will that be one of these glasses?
Come on, this is your chance to do your Tom Cruise impersonation.
Do you think?
Ooh, this is so much brighter.
Wow.
You met my my new buddy.
The 3 judges. We'll take the rest of the day off. I mean, this is such a big, bright space, and this like little terrace out there, I was not expecting that.
No.
You were right. See, you get the view.
Yes, it's stunning. It's definitely a calmer, more adult space up here, isn't it? Watch a bit of TV, go out on the terrace, enjoy the view. In fact, I quite fancy going out there and having a look.
You lead the way. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, hot tub.
Oh, and then doors into the kitchen, dining area. Have you ever seen a split-level roof terrace before?
No, that's the first.
No, I'm getting called by the grill and chill.
What's grill and chill? Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, this feels very Finnish.
That's absolutely crazy.
It's
But it's
wonderful.
brilliant.
Yeah, fantastic, isn't it? You sort of think, is there anything this home wouldn't have?
Exactly. Wow.
It's so finished, everything is so pristine, isn't it?
A lot of monochrome.
Apart from that.
Oh, there we go. Here I was, about to launch into something about a lack of colour.
I thought that was a print, but it's actually three-dimensional.
Yeah, it's a really lovely colour, and it's picked up by all these beautiful copper details around the room as well.
I've never seen anything quite like that before.
This is huge. So much to take in. I adore these lights. They look so fun.
Check out the fire as well.
Yeah, everything feels so theatrical,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
They've really just given themselves everything, haven't they? Ensuite, dressing room, and, by the looks of things, their own outside space.
Ooh, very dark.
Oh, found the heart.
Ah. Do we think it's the view?
Isn't that amazing to think that a home with so many incredible things, then you end up, your favourite spot is coming back and looking at that?
But it's also very private out here, isn't it? To have this off the master bedroom.
But that is just stunning, isn't it?
Now the judges will decide the scores for the Scottish vibe. Michael's mark is under wraps.
I think anyone given half the chance would create a home that is as adventurous and fun as this. Even though it was quite monochrome and I always look for a bit of colour, I did see that in the kitchen and that ticked a box for me there. It was quite a bespoke home, catered towards the homeowners, which is actually lovely to see. I'm going to give this home an 8.
I always like to celebrate when a homeowner really expresses themselves in their home and they please themselves. There's also a real generosity to this home. It's clearly social. They clearly have lots of things going on all the time. It's a very sort of joyful place. Something I would like to see more of is more natural materials. I'm going to give this home a 7.
I found this home to be unavoidably interesting. It really is not shy about coming forwards. I mean, I think there's always that question in a home that can have too much of anything. Well, it's your home, so you can do what you want. Really, if you want to have a bar in your home, if you want to bring a bit of Finland to your home, well, why not? Those are your choices because it's your home.
Now that the judges have visited all 3 homes, they can see how their scores compare and reveal this week's finalist. First, it was Easter Cottage in Charlestown. Kate held her score back.
This beautiful little chocolate box, perfect cottage Michael, you gave it an 8. I gave it a 9. Kate?
Oh, I just thought it was magnificent. I think the homeowner must have felt a certain pressure to make it feel as special on the inside as it did on the outside, but they really captured that magic. I just loved it, and I gave that home a 9.
Wow, so that gives Easter Cottage 26.
Next, Anna is yet to reveal her score for Ostro Passive House in Kippen.
This beautiful cube of modernism in that lovely rural setting. Kate, you gave it a 10.
I did.
You're giggling at Michael.
Go Kate.
Michael, no, you also gave it a 10.
Oh, funny that.
I just thought it was beautiful. It was a really nice scale. It wasn't overblown. The spaces had a domestic feel to them, and there was a kind of complex materiality which gave a kind of richness to the interior that you might normally expect in an older building. So I also gave it a 10, which gives the Ostro Passive House 30.
Brilliant.
Ooh. And finally, Michael scores the Scottish Vibe in Dalgety Bay.
A little bit of Norway in Scotland. I gave it a 7. Kate, you gave it an 8. Michael?
Well, I thought this home was a wonderful balance between sort of sophistication and madness. I thought on the outside they managed to achieve a sort of degree of composition, adding to a building that was fairly nondescript and creating something that's quite sophisticated. And then on the inside, they just went nuts. So put the two together, I gave this home a 9.
Wow. That gives the Scottish Vibe 24, which means that the finalist for the Central region is the Ostro Passive House. What a gorgeous, gorgeous finalist.
Ostro Passive House wins in Central and is one step closer to claiming the title Scotland's Home of the Year. Next time,
All the colours.
the judges visit Orkney and Shetland
Filled and ready to go.
as the search continues for Scotland's Home of the Year.